Day 22, Left Behind. Hello everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days playthrough. In today's session, we're going to be taking on even more missions of this wonderful game, and we may even learn more about our true goals and objectives, and maybe even learn a little more about ourselves along the way. Regardless though, I am going to be making a backup save here before we get things started, just because, well, unlike some of the console Kingdom Hearts games, the portable ones are more prone to having limited save slots, and I mean extremely limited. In the first Kingdom Hearts game, you had a maximum number of 99 slots, provided if your PS2 memory card at the time was able to hold that much data, which it probably could. God only knows for sure. But regardless, if you're playing the HD re-release of the game, then that save data is stored onto your hard drive on your console of choice. If you're playing on PlayStation 4, then you get the 99 save slots. And once again, that's stored on your PS4's hard drive. I'm pretty sure with the Xbox One release of the game collections coming sometime this year, they too will have the same exact features as the PlayStation 4 release. So 99 save slots through most of the games. Of course, with the portable games such as Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, and I believe Recoded has this as well, where they only limit you to about 3 save slots. So be sure to keep this in mind. Also, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance also has only 3 save slots in the original 3DS release, but it was expanded to 99 save slots with the HD release. But we'll cross that road when we get to it. For now, though, let's get moving. Let's talk to Saix and get started with today's objective. Roxas, today's mission is mandatory. I've assigned Axel to assist you. Alright, what do we got? Eliminate the Guardian. Only one mission for today, and no other optional missions either. This is interesting. Alright, let's take a look. A Guardian has surfaced in Twilight Town. Team up with Axel, find it, and eliminate it at once. Okay. So, with the rewards we can get here, we can get a double cast, which can take up 4 slots, and 2 blazing shards, along with a couple other random bonuses such as fire recipe, blazing shard, moonstone potion, etc. You get the idea. Alright, let's go! Okay, let's get this done fast. What was today's target again? A Guardian? Huh? Oh yeah, I think so. You are such a zombie. Want me to go have all the fun while you figure it out? Come on. Axel's got a point there. Alright, time to track down the Guardian. Of course, tracking it down is pretty easy considering that Twilight Town in and of itself is not very big. Like I said, not a very big town. There are a couple of different ways of getting around. However, it is built on a pretty linear mission structure depending on the mission. Most missions are pretty linear, so it's best to follow those objectives to a T if you possibly can. Of course, if you see any Heartless along the way, try to take them out if you can. However, if they seem to be too strong, don't be afraid to run for the hills and live to fight another day. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to make a hasty retreat if you possibly have to. But most of the time, you shouldn't have too many problems. Anyway, the Guardian, according to the touchscreen, is kind of a reskin, as far as I can tell. Interesting. Honestly, I was thinking the Guardian was somebody else, but no. Not just yet. Alright, let's get moving. So one thing I will go ahead and mention is, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, I highly suggest you do so. That was nasty. I just puked in my mouth a little bit. I drank some 5-hour energy not too long ago and ate a couple of grapes, and good lord, I just burped up the 5-hour energy. That was disgusting. Anyway, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, or if... I don't know. Oh boy. By the way, some of the enemies here, like the Minute Bomb, they will explode if you happen to whack them for too long, so be sure to take them out nice and quick. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of hurt, and it's not going to be fun. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say before I got caught rambling again. How about I finish this up first? There we go. Whew, that took a little bit of time, but hey, at least the deed is done. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say. I had a little bit of trouble uploading the previous play session of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. The reason why? It was due to good old copyright. Isn't that fun? No, it's not. The first time I attempted to upload the stream, I got hit with a copyright claim for Sanctuary because apparently the song in its entirety was... Even though I cut out a good chunk of the song, it wasn't enough. And by cut out, I obviously mean muted. Even though I muted most of the song, it still was not enough, according to the YouTube Content ID system. Up this way, Roxas. Right. So... what I had to do was, after being woken up at nearly 2 a.m. in the morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning, with an email going off on my phone saying I got a copyright claim, I had to fire up my damn PC at 2 in the morning so that way I could just deal with the issue, because the video was going to be premiering 10 a.m. that previous morning. But because of copyright, I did not want to ruin the premiere. Thanks, Axel. You're the best. Okay. So after that, I decided to take down that video temporarily, go back into the original recording, and just mute the song in its entirety. And why is it that I didn't do that in the first place? Well, the reason as to why I didn't is because Axel and Roxas were having the conversation on the clock tower, and I wanted to at least preserve that part of the audio, but sadly, YouTube and their copyright system, they had other ideas, which was pretty lame if you ask me. So, as a result, I had to re-edit it and take the video down and then re-upload it. So, that went a lot more smoothly. However, another copyright claim appeared, and it appeared out of freaking nowhere, if I'm being frank. And it was just for a small portion of the music as we're traveling around Twilight Town, like during the tutorial. Why? Why was that even a thing? Why is it there? I honestly do not know. It's dumb, and so I fought the claim. Right now it's in the middle of a dispute process, and also the claimant is claiming the melody for the song. I don't understand why. I know for a fact that the... Oh, that was done with me. As I was trying to say, the claimant made an illegitimate claim. That's what I'm trying to get at here. It's honestly really dumb that that even came down to it, but I am disputing it, and I'm just going to have to wait out the clock and see if the claim auto-expires or if they release the claim. Funny enough, I had the same sort of issue going on with Final Fantasy VIII when I was playing through that, with a couple of the songs in the game, like the main battle theme, as well as the song Landing, which, oddly enough, were some of the best songs in the entire soundtrack, but even so, just saying, fought the claims and won. So, that's pretty neat. Hopefully the claim that I received will go away later, and hopefully not another one pops up for the remainder of the playthrough, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh boy, there's the Guardian. There's our target. Here we go, Roxas. Keep your head out of the clouds. Right. Alright, our primary goal is to take out the Guardian here. However, the Guardian himself, he is a pretty damn tough target. Honestly, you want to take him out first and foremost. Thankfully, Axel will provide you plenty of potions. So cool. Mission is done. The Guardian is destroyed. Mission accomplished. Gotta say, man, you've come a long way in just a handful of days. You ready to head back? Yeah. I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do. What do you mean? Huh? Why? My thoughts exactly. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be away. Oh. Since you're my buddy, I guess I can fill you in. I'm going to be at Castle Oblivion for a while. What's that? What's that? And now I'm getting a feeling in my gut like I have to go number 2. Jesus. The organization's got a second castle situated in the world between worlds. It's called Castle Oblivion. Got it memorized? Oh, too well, my friend. Yeah, I wish people told me these things. Well, I gotta head back and get ready for fun. Anyway, take your time. You take your time. Later, dude. Like I said, though, during the last play session of this game, this game does take place in between... Oh! Winner! I wonder what Roxas won. Interesting. And another level up. I expected as much since we were so close to a level up at the end of the last play session anyway. So anyway, we got some pretty nice rewards here. As well as loaded gear transforms your weapon and boosts your magic to give it more power. Pretty sweet. Alright. And we're done. Alright, on to day 23. Silent Companion. Axel, I have a message from Lord Xemnas. We have a reason to believe one or more of the members assigned to CO intend to betray us. Find them and dispose of them. And I take it that's straight from Lord Xemnas' lips, huh? Axel! He's already gone, Roxas. Axel already left. But this ice cream stick that says winner, I have to ask him what I won. Sadly, we'll never know what he truly won. Okay, so we got link panels now. You may see the word link next to the description of certain panels. These are called link panels. When you install a link panel in a slot, a link zone appears around it. If you install a compatible panel inside this zone, it will link up. Links are the key to maximizing your stats. Some abilities can only be unlocked with the right link. And thus new entries added to the diary. Sweet. Alright, let's take a look and see what we can equip now. Double cast, I think I am going to go ahead and equip this. Move the fire here, here. By the way, I haven't mentioned this yet, but you can also use the touchscreen controls to rearrange all of your panels and such. So that's something worth mentioning. So, for example, if I want to move this level up panel, I can do this. Boop. Pretty easily, actually. Honestly, I feel as though it's easier to do things like that versus scrolling from menu to menu and selecting it. But it's another way you can use the touchscreen if you so desire. Alright, let's try and load a gear. Alright, so we have Pain of Solitude. That's the name of our newest weapon. And as far as other abilities, there's not really much else here. Again, I really wish we had more panels right now, but sadly there's not a whole lot we can do about that. I'm definitely going to be keeping my potions and ethers in my inventory for the time being, as I have a feeling I'm going to be using them quite a lot in this playthrough, especially considering the fact that I'm playing on Proud Mode, which is not a mode I've played through before. The first time I played through the game in its entirety, I played it only in Standard Mode. And Standard was, I wouldn't say it's difficult, that's for sure. It's one of those kinds of things where difficulty is in the eye of the beholder, honestly. I mean, if your skills match up to that of the game's difficulty, then you might be able to breeze through the game like people can breeze through Dark Souls like it's absolutely nothing. While me, I struggle with Dark Soul-like titles. I mean, I tried to play Bloodborne, got frustrated, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done. Not playing it ever again. And that's why I don't like Dark Souls. Too difficult. But that's just me. Alright, let's get to it. Roxas, starting today, you will be executing missions alongside Xion. Pay extra attention to the intel I prepared for you in the mission briefs. Use the data on your targets to decide which panels you should take decide which panels you should take into the field. Let's see what we got. Eliminate the poison plant. Only 2 treasure chests here. And also, this is the only mission for today. Interesting. A poison plant has surfaced in Twilight Town. Team up with Xion. Find it and eliminate it at once. Intel. Okay. Poison plants can be easily dispatched with fire magic. Take extra casts of fire into the field. Also be on the lookout for dire plants. Dispatch them by blocking their seeds. Interesting. And for our clear bonuses, we can get 2 fire recipes as well as a sign of resolve. And of course, some other usual random rewards along the way. Let's go! Perhaps this is the day we finally start bonding with the good old Xion. Today marks your first time out on a mission together. We need you to eliminate a specific Heartless, Roxas. You are in charge. Me? Oh, okay. Come along now, Xion. We got some work to do. Let's go. I'm in charge, huh? First time Roxas is showing the fact that he is a boss of something. In such a short time, too. I guess we really proved our worth to Saix and the organization. Interesting. Alright, so now it's time to search for that poison plant. So anyway, this Keyblade that we have here, our newest one, this really changes our attack pattern. And that's just the way Keyblades are in this game. They can change your entire attack pattern and how they work and everything. It doesn't look like Xion is going to be doing much of anything right now, as she doesn't really have much as far as abilities are concerned, but trust me, that will soon change. So for the most part, Roxas is basically on his own for the entirety of the mission. But like I said, Xion will be able to show her true colors momentarily. As far as when? That will be soon, my friends. It'll be soon. Okay. One pretty neato thing about this Keyblade in particular is that it has the added effect of being able to boost your magic power. What the devil is that? Weird graphical glitch much? It also appeared on the 3DS, so it's not a glitch within the program. I mean, it's not a glitch within the viewing program or anything, it's just game itself kind of glitching out in a bit. I guess if you put the camera in a certain spot, then maybe it kind of glitches out. By the way, I have not mentioned this yet, but you can actually play this game in local co-op. In order to do this, you have to get a local friend together, and they also have to own a copy of this game, and you have to link those copies together via download play, I think. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I'm pretty sure it is download play that you have to use in order to link the two DSs together and play the game in co-op. So that's pretty neat. And I think they were really trying to push the whole cooperative aspect of this game. This is even more apparent in the game's second mode, which is known as Mission Mode. I'll be sure to show this off later. And we'll be talking all about mission mode and how it goes down later on in the playthrough. Like, more so towards the end, if anything. But hey, I'm just saying. It's something that is definitely worth looking into. And something worth mentioning nonetheless. Alright, let's get moving into the underground system. Hi, how y'all doing? I think if you use fire magic on these minute bomb enemies, you'll immediately trigger their destruction attack, or their self-destruct sequence. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. One other thing about this Keyblade is that even though it boosts your magic attack power, it also slows down your basic attack speed quite significantly. As far as I could tell. Leaving you vulnerable for a pretty good chunk of time as you happen to whiff your attacks. And stringing together combos is not exactly easy with this Keyblade. But it is possible, don't get me wrong. You can most definitely do it. Okay, let's continue onward, shall we? I could have swore there was something over here, too. So one thing worth noting is if you see a Minute Bomb Heartless get ready to detonate themselves, they'll begin a little countdown sequence, in which case you need to run for the hills, as their blast radius is pretty large, all things considered. Also, I tried to readjust the camera a little bit, and it appears as though the camera can only be rotated in one of 4 directions, so it's not a true 3 camera. It makes sense considering that this was released on the DS, and the D-pad is not exactly known for its smooth camera controls, if you catch my drift. Just saying. Okay, well, happy to see that we finally found all the treasure chests. And like I said, you definitely want to find all the treasure that you possibly can, as you never know when you may need that treasure. Usually it provides some pretty neato items, such as potions, which are absolutely needed. Oh dear, here's our target! Perfect. Alright, poison plant. Time to burn it alive! Goodbye. Mission complete! Cool. We're all done here. The enemy has been defeated, and our mission is done. Best of all, I think most of the Heartless have all been cleared out, so I don't think any more should appear, but then again, we'll find out soon enough. And just as I say that, hello there, Heartless number 365. See what I did there? Anyway, even though RTC is authorized, it's still a good idea to take out as many enemies as you can along the way, trying to run all the way back to the start. Because once again, it leads to valuable experience as well as heart points, because sweet Jesus, you're going to need a lot in order to get some really sweet items. Okay, let's get moving. Thankfully, the starting area where the dark corridor was, it's not too far from our current position. I find it kind of weird how Heartless are just roaming around this entire town and no one seems to care or notice. I mean, if you were living in a town like this and you see something abnormal of that nature, you'd run for the damn hills. Or at least I would. Because I don't want to be turned into a dark creature of unknown origins and hurt people. Just saying. Especially if your heart is strong. You don't want to turn into something else either. Just saying. I got someplace to be. You go ahead and RTC without me. He just wants Axel to come back so bad. I don't blame him. I mean, they're best friends for Pete's sake. Okay, so the Sign of Resolve is an accessory panel that you can choose to equip if you so desire. It raises your stats quite a bit, and is a pretty nice item to have equipped for early game at least. Later parts of the game, not so much. You definitely want to replace it. Anyway, onward to day 24. Silence broken. What's going on here? Is there some kind of party? This place is like 100 times better minus all the bossy co-workers, am I right? Bossy co-workers? Yeah, the dream team that got shipped off to Castle Oblivion. Dreamy for me because they're gone. Shut up, Demix. Oh. Too bad you and Poppet didn't go to spend more quality time with them. Shut it, Zigbar. Poppet? Who's that? Xion, of course. Who else, kiddo? My name's not Kiddo. Roxas, get to work. Okay. I'll do so momentarily. Installing ring panels to bump your stats way up. Some will even unlock unique abilities. Unfortunately, ring panels can't be linked, and you are only allowed to install one. That's pretty lame. So just like with weapons, you can only install one accessory at a time. So that is pretty damn lame, if you ask me. But you should always replace that accessory panel if you choose to equip it with a new one when you get the chance. Okay, let's move on to bigger and better things. Eventually. You will be teamed with Xion again today. Okay, sounds good to me. Eliminate the deserters. Interesting. Rare Heartless called deserters have surfaced in Twilight Town. Team up with Xion, find them, and eliminate them. Excuse me. Deserters are known to become vigilant if you take down another of their numbers. Interesting. I'm guessing that means that they become more hostile? I'm not 100% sure on that. But regardless, we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so for this mission, there's only one treasure chest, and here it is. What's this? Power unit large. Wonder what that's all about. I really don't know, but I definitely want to hold on to that. Whoa, those are the deserters? Jesus, these suckers are fast. fast little buggers. Thankfully, if you happen to have any sort of homing magic like fire or something, you'll be able to strike these guys down extremely quickly. Also, it might not be a bad idea to actually get yourself down to a point where you can unleash your limit break too. Because, my god, man. When Roxas unleashes his limit break, he can spam his attack quite effectively and very easily. However, it is a pretty dangerous gamble, and employing such a dangerous action may not be your best of ideas. Burn, baby. And there we go. All done. I got someplace to be again today, so go on ahead without me. Roxas. Huh? What did you say? Your name, it's Roxas, isn't it? It is. Yeah, Xion, that's right. My name. Was that the first thing Xion ever said? More than likely, yes. So, let's see what we got. Another skill gear plus 2. So basically, this is an upgraded version of the skill gear, but it takes up 2 slots, and I believe you can link it with something else and make it even better. And as far as power unit, links to your weapon panel increases strength. The amount varies between weapons. Interesting. So that's what the skill link is for. If you happen to equip another weapon, then you can equip it any sort of unit, like a power unit, and increase its power even more. Interesting. I'm pretty sure there's like a magic panel too to increase your magic power. Anyway. Day 25. 2 keys. The hell is that all about? Morning, Xion. Something the matter? Good morning, Roxas. Both of you, finish your preparations ASAP. A giant Heartless has surfaced. It must be exterminated today. Then why don't you do it, asshat? Alright, let's learn about unit panels. Unit panels link to your weapon panels. Some release your weapons in innate abilities, while others boost strength, defense, and other stats. Neat. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some serious rearranging of all of my panels. Alright, I'm gonna have to clear everything out, just, okay. So, equip this. Next, scan, lock, dodge, roll. By the way, you can actually unequip level panels if you so desire, but that will drop your level and stats quite considerably. So, be careful with that. There we go. Now we have Missing Egg Plus. Neat. Unfortunately, we won't have any items for the time being, just because of the fact that our space is so limited as of right now. But of course, like I said, we will be able to expand our panels considerably as we continue to make our way through the game. But for right now, though, we need to get this mission started. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get moving. Your mission today with Xion is of critical importance. I've arranged for you to be allowed additional slots as you complete missions for us. The harder your work, the more panels you will be permitted to install. Nice! Completing a Hang on, let me take a quick drink and then we'll go over this tutorial. Completing missions unlock additional panel slots. More slots equals more panels equals more power for you. Who says hard work doesn't pay off? Indeed. I think this also means I can go and equip new panels now. I'm pretty sure. Let's find out. And that's a no. I guess not unless this mission is complete. So, let's go. Let's eliminate the dark side. A dark side has surfaced in Twilight Town. Team up with Xion, find it, and eliminate it at once. Install a block panel before attempting to engage the dark side. You will be glad you did. Thankfully, I already have, so let's begin. Roxas. What's up, Xion? Whoa! Okay, you look kind of familiar. Good luck today. You too, Xion. Thanks. You too, Xion. Just as I said. So, why did I say that she looks familiar? Well, as we dive deeper into this story, you will soon see what I mean. For right now, though, Xion has shown her face, and the fact that she can now wield some magic of her own, she can actually defend herself. As the story continues to evolve, she'll unlock more and more abilities, much like Roxas can. Kind of interesting, and also pretty sweet at the same time. You never know what she may truly be capable of. We'll find out as the story unfolds. I also find it funny how sometimes the artificial intelligence loves to get stuck on walls occasionally. I don't know why they do, but it is what it is. What the devil? Thanks, Xion. Oh dear, I was not expecting that. Hell, I didn't even see that counter. I guess sometimes the text can be kind of blurry due to the lower resolution of the Nintendo DS, which is kind of lame. But oh well, it is what it is. Let's go. Oh, here we are. Whoa! Hi there! Say hello to Darkside. What is that? Our target. You ready for this? Yeah. Alright, time to fight Darkseid after I grab this disc. Oh, my inventory's full. Dang it. Whatever. Use. So, if you ever played any Kingdom Hearts game ever, you know how to defeat Darkseid. Just jump up and attack the arms like mad. Just be careful though, despite the fact that Darkseid is an easy Heartless all in all, he is a pretty powerful foe, so try not to let him hit you. And again, just focus on taking him out, and all the other Heartless of which he spawns, which, by the way, are shadows, they'll die along with him. Eventually. Ow! Okay, I was not expecting that. Thanks for being my body shield, Xion. At least for the time being. Magic can also be pretty effective against Darkseid here. But don't rely on that too much. I believe as this fight continues, Darkseid will unleash some new attacks, so again, be on guard at all times. So long as you keep moving, you should be fine.
Nice try.
And there we go. All done. Uh-oh. Wait, what the hell? Whoa! Who knew that Xion could wield the Keyblade? Whoa! Xion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade. Yeah, neither did I. You did great. In fact, you deserve a little something extra. Something extra? Yeah, the icing on the cake. Come on. There's this place. How'd you find such a great place? Here you go. Sea salt ice cream. Well, go on, try it. Okay. It's sweet, but kind of salty too. It's really good, right? Me and Axel always meet up here for ice cream after work. Sea salt is Axel's favorite. Speaking of which, that is a real ice cream in real life. I wonder what it tastes like in real life in comparison to the actual games. I don't know. I haven't actually tried that kind of ice cream. If anyone has, let me know. Is it really salty and sweet like it is in the games, or does it taste like something completely different? Let me know. Sounds like it's yours too. Yeah. Oof. I don't remember it too well, but Axel said he took me here my very first day with the organization. And then he brought me some ice cream again after my first mission. Said it was the icing on the cake. A little something extra. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You guys must be close. Axel's my first friend. Your friend? Roxas, do you think I could be a friend? Of course you can. When Axel gets back, let's ask him. Then all three of us can have ice cream together. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. There we go, folks. All done here. So, with that, we have some new items. A Frost Shard and Blizzard. Make the magic that shoots an iced crystal which pursues foes. Frozen enemies take triple damage. Awesome! And we also got ourselves a new slot releaser. Unlocks one additional panel slot. Pretty neat. Alright, day 26. Terminated. That doesn't sound good. Wonder what today's mission is. I hope it's with Xion. Then what in blazes did happen? Don't look at me, man. I just found out minutes ago. Wonder what's going on. Is everything okay? Okay, as if. Word has it that at least one of the folks we sent to Castle Oblivion has been terminated. Terminated? But that means... Roxas, your mission. Go with Xigbar to Agrabah. Is it true about Castle Oblivion? That's no concern of yours. But what about Axel? Who knows, perhaps he is among the lost. But... no buts. There's work to be done. Get yourself ready. Wow. Talk about depression to the max. Well, at least the good news is we're going to be finally heading out to a new world today. A whole new world. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, let's equip a new Blizzard spell. And as far as what other items I'm going to equip, there's not much else. I think I'm going to equip a potion. Really would like some additional panels though, and not just one. But like I said, more panels will become unlocked as we go through the game. And complete more and more missions. So, that's something worth mentioning. I guess we're not working together today. Sorry, buddy. But we should be able to work together again sometime in the future, right? Roxas, in light of your excellent performance, we have decided to award you a new rank. Have I neglected to mention the new shop? Conduct your business there before missions. Ooh. Saix has noted your achievements and awarded you a new rank. Sweet. Rise through the ranks to unlock new items in the shops, as well as new missions for mission mode. Pretty awesome. Looks like the Moogle shop is open for business. Talk to the Moogle here in the gray area whenever you need the shop's services. Attain the novice rank. As we go through the game, our rank becomes higher and higher. And so, as we progress through the game and achieve new ranks, more and more neat items will be available in the Moogle shop. Greetings, Kupo. What is your name? Roxas, what's yours? My name is of no importance, Kupo. But, Are you here to shop, Kupo? Have a look, Kupo, at my wondrous wares. Okay, let's see what you got. Now, let's learn about shop services. At the shop, you can spend heart points to purchase panels, or pay money to synthesize new panels by combining the materials you have. So, unlike other Kingdom Hearts games where you pay money for additional items and neato things. In this game, it kind of flips it on its head where you use heart points to buy things, while you use money to synthesize items instead. So, let's see here. As far as panels we can purchase, there is the limit recharge we can buy right now if we so wish. Bumps the threshold at which you can use a limit break back up 1 notch. Nice. And as far as other items, we could technically buy them, but sadly we just do not have the materials necessary to even attempt to do so. Each time you synthesize an item, one of the items you have in your inventory, or no, items in your inventory are needed to, I'm not really sure how to put this, but you need these panels to synthesize with in order to make newer and better items, so be sure to keep this in mind. Also, you're going to need money to even do something like this, so be sure to, once again, keep that in mind. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and create a limit recharge. Next, I'm going to make a couple of high potions. To make a high potion, you just need 2 potion panels. Honestly, I think high potions at this point is absolutely mandatory. So let's just create as many as we can. Also, I'm out. I wanted to create a more high ethers, but it is what it is. So, as we continue to synthesize more and more panels, new recipes will become available. And of course, you need those. You need additional resources in order to make those better items. So, just saying, it's a good idea to synthesize as many items as you can. As you never know, you may end up finding something pretty neat to be able to synthesize. Just keep in mind, you have to have not only the amount of money necessary to do it, but you also need the resources to make those items. So don't go too crazy now. Okay. Ooh, slot release. Gimme. Whenever you see one of these, buy it immediately. And to level up, I'm going to buy one of these, too. Triple cast. Hell yeah. Let's see. Technical gear 3. Chrono gear. Lift gear. Wow, that's a lot of stuff we can buy with just heart points alone. You can even buy materials here, too. And as we progress through the game, more and more items will become available for purchase. So again, like I said, if you see a slot releaser and or a level up panel, buy those immediately because you're going to need all of them. As many as you can. Trust me. So, what does triple cast do? It allows the cast of each magic panel you link to it. So basically, it allows you to use one panel to get 3 of one particular magic panel. So, one panel with a link on the triple cast means 3 fires. So, that's pretty neat. Also, excuse me. Should have done that earlier. I had my curtain open to let in the sunlight, but I can see it's kind of outstaying its welcome. Let's see, as far as others. Very well in midair. Pretty neat. Water area and deal heavy damage. I think I'm going to buy one of these. Wild gear. Let's see. Combo jump. Combo boost. I'm going to buy this. By the way, I haven't mentioned this yet, but you can actually grind heart points as well as money, I believe, and even experience as well with mission mode. So, if you want to do some grinding, feel free to go into mission mode and play that for a bit. It's entirely up to you how you want to go about it. You just have to load your save file, and thankfully that save file is linked between story mode as well as mission mode. So, that's pretty cool. Excuse me. Okay, I think I'm also going to buy aerial recovery. And I think another power unit. There we go. Alright. That ought to do it. I basically spent all the heart points I gained throughout the entire game up to this point, which, honestly, that's a pretty good idea. Especially to prepare yourself for the road ahead. It's always good to be prepared, because you never know what you may be facing. So, let's go ahead and rework our things now, shall we? Alright. There we go. Whew. Again, I would love to equip some of the new high potions I got here, but sadly, I can't quite do that yet. True Light's Flight. That's the name of our newest weapon, so that's pretty neat. Like I said, though, even though things look incredibly cumbersome and disorganized right now, trust me, it will be different as we continue to make our way through the game. I'm sending you with you and Sigmar to a new world today to conduct recon. And our mission objective is simple. Investigate this new world. It's a whole new world. Okay, stop. I'll stop now. Oh, God. Okay. Team up with Sigmar, infiltrate the new world, and gather intel. Anyway, the member who discovered this world reported seeing dire plants. Interesting. So, for our clear bonuses, we'll get an ability unit large, shining shard, and blizzard. And other random bonuses along the way will be a shining shard and iron, and finally a potion. Let's go! Welcome to Agrabah. Funny enough, it's the second world of which Roxas and friends visit in this game. Interesting. Ugh, I'm already frying out here. Come on, kiddo, let's get this investigation over and done with. What's wrong? Dazzled by the new scenery? Do you think it's true about the members stationed at Castle Oblivion? Is that seriously what's eating you? We might have lost a comrade. Maybe multiple comrades. That doesn't bother you at all? As if. Wow, what an asshole! Look, the faster we get this mission done, the sooner you can RTC and get your answers. Fine. Let's go, kiddo. Examine anything suspicious. Honestly, I was thinking that something else was going to happen here today, but thankfully that doesn't appear to be the case. That was pretty neat. Anyway, as you can see, Xigbar can be a pretty, interesting character, to say the least. He has quite a bit of, range when it comes to his caliber of weapons. But, other than that, though, that's basically all he has going for him. A sand dune here. That's kind of odd. Different strokes, I guess. Maybe they like beach volleyball? You really think that's it? No, I don't. You gotta love Xigbar, how he can be so sarcastic. Anyway, just noticed that 10 went live. Right now, he is currently a Banjo Tooie speedrunner. Depending on how things go, we may raid him later. We'll see. These dishes are covered in sand. I wonder what else we can find in this place. Maybe some additional things need to be investigated as we continue to make our way through. That's a no duh. There we go. That took quite a bit of time. Is this a shop? It's deserted. Yeah, as in full desert. Ah! No wonder Super Butter Buns loves Xigbar. It's her favorite character, or her favorite Organization XIII member. Honestly, my favorite member is Axel. Axel is my favorite. If you too have a favorite member of Organization XIII, let me know. Let me know in the chat, and if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, let me know in the comments section. Who is your favorite member? I would love to put up a poll or something, but I don't think I'm allowed more than 4 choices when putting up a poll. Maybe I'll create a straw poll or something and put that in the video description when this video goes live on YouTube. Or in the comments section, like a pinned comment or something. Just for fun. Might as well get something going, am I right? By the way, if Heartless appear when you're in the middle of a reconnaissance mission, you cannot investigate anything at all so long as Heartless are around, so you have to kill them all first. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts 1, where you're not allowed to open any chests in the area unless all the Heartless are cleared out. It's pretty dumb if you ask me. Glad that was abolished in Kingdom Hearts 2 going forward. No sand piles up here, which means they must have just built this scaffold. I wonder what else we can find around here. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Barely made it. And it doesn't look like there's much of anything over here to investigate. Honestly, I think this area around here is just more or less a means of a shortcut, I guess. For later? I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, hello. What's all this lumber lying around for? That's a very good question. I guess we'll find out later. For now, though, we need to get moving. There are things to investigate and Heartless to defeat. There are signs here of somebody trying to clear the sand. By the way, if you want any additional health, feel free to whack any of these pots here. You can get a pretty good chunk of health back if you whack enough of them. This stall is half buried in sand. Remind me to build my castle someplace less dusty. Nice one, Zigbar. Anyway, let's continue. Wait, what was this? Are they selling pottery or sand? Could be both. Ha! I'm kidding. I wish you could move these boxes out the way, but sadly you can't. They're just acting as roadblocks. Why that is, I'm not 100% sure. I guess the game doesn't want you to explore too far out of your designated mission zone. Also, that was complete bullcrap. By the way, for whatever reason, Roxas can't push things around, so instead he has to whack them to be able to push. A pile of rope, huh? I wonder if it means something. Then again, it could be a load of nothing. I'm kind of surprised that the entire marketplace of Agrabah is just completely blocked off by gates. Lumber, rope. What's all this for? Good question. Maybe they're trying to build something here. Maybe Donald Trump's wall? I'm kidding. Alright, let's keep on moving. This place is swimming in sand. I guess them's the breaks for when you build your city in the middle of the desert. Past that, not much to mention though. Seems like a pretty normal town, yeah? Huh? Still with me there? I've seen you spaced out before, but this is ridiculous. What? I'm fine, I'm fine. Let me guess, Castle Oblivion? Hit the nail right on the head. Like I said, the longer we take here, the longer you're gonna have to stay in the dark. I know. Zigbar does have a point, and he's not wrong in this regard. But still, he doesn't have to be such a dick about it. Alright, let's continue this investigation. Hopefully we'll be able to get this done soon. Of course, that's going to be a lot easier said than done. One thing I will definitely mention when it comes to the controls of this game is that the jumping is incredibly floaty. Like, you just float there for so long, it's kind of baffling, if you ask me. The wall looks ready to collapse. Of course. Let's see what else we can find. I think there's more to it than meets the eye here. This door is boarded shut. What do we got now? Hooray, more friends. By the way, if you are trying to prioritize targets that are around here, definitely take out the loudmouths first, because they have the power to heal their comrades. Just saying, you definitely don't want to diddle-daddle with them around. It's not exactly fun now, is it? Okay, let's see what else we can find around here. I know there was something. Then again, maybe I have already investigated that part. It may look like we can just walk on out here, but it appears as though the place is in the middle of a sandstorm. Look at the size of this dune! It's because we're next to the city gate. No, really? I never would have guessed, boy. Anything else over here? It doesn't look like there's much else as far as what we need to investigate. So, it might be high time to head back the way we came. Kind of weird to say that, but it's actually more than likely going to be true. I think Xigbar is actually going to quiz us. Probably. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Or not. Okay, there's definitely more to this place, or more stuff to discover and figure things out. Honestly, I feel as though reconnaissance missions are probably some of my least favorite missions in this entire game. It just takes so long to discover what the hell you need to investigate, and despite the game saying that they are marked on your map, they're actually not. They're only marked on your map once you finish investigating them. So that is kind of inconvenient, if you ask me. But hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. Once we learn of a new location, we kind of have to investigate it from top to bottom and figure things out. You would think that there would be something up here to investigate, but strangely, there doesn't seem to be anything at all. Plus, we're still missing one treasure chest. I wonder what that's all about. Well, we'll figure that out in due time. Maybe there was something in the middle room that I haven't found yet. As I said, though, it has been several years since I've last played this game. It's been a really long time, not gonna lie. It's been quite a while. Now, my way, Xigbar. I know you want to be the cool dude, but come on. That's what I'm going to do. Go into free look. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to go into a free look mode just to figure out your surroundings and try to figure out where it is you need to go. You never know what you may find upon doing some decent looking around. I would love to get up here and maybe figure out if there's something I'm missing over there, but... Okay, this, unfortunately, is going to take quite a while in order to figure this out. Oh, I think I might have found what I'm looking for. Big door. Big Chungus. Probably leads to the Royal Palace. Probably. Are you just guessing? As if. Take a good look. High walls, oriental carvings. The construction's different from the rest of the city. Huh. That's still not it. We still got a ways to go as far as looking things up. That's kind of late. Alright, let's continue our investigation then. I swear to God, I feel like I'm running around like a headless chicken, just trying to find things. It's like playing a game of Where's Waldo, except you can't find him anywhere. He's practically invisible. And that's really, really dumb. In fact, if anyone's familiar with the first Kingdom Hearts game, around this section is where Aladdin's house normally is. But for whatever reason, it's completely sealed off. Perhaps it's because it was made by design alone? Who knows? Who knows for sure? Then again, maybe this takes place around the time that Aladdin is moving into the palace after rescuing Jasmine in the first Kingdom Hearts game. I guess that would make sense, since he was originally a street rat and all. But hey, you never know. You may actually learn something new and interesting. Hello. The wall here is falling apart. I guess it's an old city. As if. Look closer. The bricks aren't eroded. The damage was all done recently. By what? Okay, so we got an entire city under a layer of sand. What do you make of it, Roxas? Me? Yes, you. How do you think it ended up like this? Maybe it's because they need the sand for something. Yeah, maybe it's because of the city's location. I mean, we're in the middle of a desert. Maybe this is normal. Normal? As if. Look at the city walls. They built them high to prevent exactly this from happening. Okay, fine. Then maybe the city was hit with a sandstorm? That would explain the damage to the walls. Attaboy, Roxas. You're right on the nose. This place got hit by a sandstorm, and not just once or twice from the look of it. Now, how about the lumber and rope? Roxas, give me a damage assessment for the city. Well, from the looks of it, things could have been worse, or the city was devastated. I'm gonna say this. It's just a little wind and sand, right? As if. Get your eyes checked, Roxas. All the building supplies lying around in that scaffolding. That means they are repairing the city, which means it's serious. They? Who? The citizens? Who else? And looks like a major effort. There may be somebody leading the operation. You think so? Alright, Roxas, we got what we came for. Let's RTC on out of here. Okay. Well, the mission gauge did not fill up completely. That means there's more to this than meets the eye. There may be more on the horizon now. As far as what that's going to be, we'll soon find out. Uh-oh. Those must be the locals. Normally, I'd be able to just slip on by, but the way you stick out, well... Thanks, asshole. We better take the long way around. Okay, so... even though it looks like we could just go back the way we came, we can't. Instead, we need to be a little more creative with our approach. Thankfully, it's pretty simple. All we need to do is just take the high road out of here. All done. You should get some rest, Aladdin. I'll be okay. Besides, the sandstorm's finally letting up. Now's our chance to patch up the city. That's true, but still. You'll run yourself ragged at this rate. Jasmine, you don't need to worry. I'm fine, and since we don't know when the next storm will hit, we need to get everything running again before it does. If only Genie were around. I miss him too, but this isn't a job for magic. Agrabah's our city. We need to be the ones to fix it up. Funny enough, he's got a point. Of course, you're right. Now, I should get back to work. Wait, I'll help too. Good idea. He's gonna need all the help that he can get. So, that guy must be spearheading the city repair efforts. The question is, why him? He doesn't look like royalty. Does he have to be? It's not easy getting people to follow you, especially when it involves work. It's the kind of thing you'd expect somebody in a place to be doing. They already call the shots, right? True. But he definitely wasn't royalty. The girl next to him, now she was royalty. So what now? Do we look around inside the palace? No need. We have our answers, and we even get on a peek at their leaders. Good, then we can go home. Why, Roxas? Do you leave the toaster plugged in? Why bring up such a weird-ass statement I will never know? You know why. Come on, let's RTC. Okay, mission complete. We could just leave if we want. Although, I feel as though there's more to this. Maybe I will take another look around, and maybe we'll find some additional answers. It's honestly worth a shot. I mean, we did investigate this place quite a bit. Practically searched everywhere like a headless chicken. Oh, hi. Wasn't expecting you to be here. Goodbye. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Looks like there's something else to investigate here. Check out all this sand. I don't think we're going outside. Another storm is brewing. Yep, there's definitely more to investigate. For sure. Excuse me. As far as whether or not I want to continue this whole investigation, honestly, I think I am just going to go ahead and RTC and not even worry about the additional reconnaissance. Although, again, I am still missing a treasure chest. I'm not 100% sure where that is, though. Then again, I may have an idea, and sadly, that chest is inaccessible at this point in time. Not until later when I can get my hands on something like a high jump ability, or some other ability that allows me to fly around at the speed of sound, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to just call it quits, especially when you're in the middle of a recon mission. You never know. Alright, let's head on back, and we'll finish this up another day, or finish filling up the mission gauge another day. Although, hello, beautiful. Wait, what? Why do they run? Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Let's just get out of here. Whoa! Hey, where do Heartless go when they're destroyed? They don't go anywhere. They're gone. Only the hearts they held remain. But the hearts go somewhere. Kingdom Hearts. So, what if a person without a heart is destroyed? A nobody like you or me? Do some part of us remain? Actually, this was answered in Kingdom Hearts 3. And I guess to the extent that Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. But that's not here or there. For now, that information is unknown. As if. We're not even supposed to be in the first place. What's there to leave behind? Then whoever it was at Castle Oblivion, gone. And I'll never see them again? Nope. Oh. You coming? Huh? Oh, yeah. Whoa! What's going on? Ooh! Whoa, that's not good. Visions of Axel and Xion. What's that all about? Innominate? Who are you? Like I said, there is definitely more to this than meets the eye. So anyway, for our reward, we get an ability unit large, allows you to link weapon panels and unlock one of its hidden abilities. Pretty neat. And we also have a Panacea, cures you of all negative status effects. And also another slot releaser. Hell yeah. Gimme. Alright, day 27. The Dark Margin.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
I meant your name.
My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
My true name is...
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
I wonder what that could mean. Wonder what the hell Zemnis said to Roxas there. And I believe Roxas does remember his true name. Nominate must be must have begun her work. Will he wake from this? I am told he will, provided he strips the hero of all of his memories. Then much hinges on Castle Oblivion. We needn't stop collecting hearts. Number 14 has gained the power over the Keyblade, just as we intended. Xion can fill Roxas' shoes for the time being. And the chamber. Have you found it? No, sir. I would say progress is slow. If we had actually made any. What is the chamber exactly? Well, there's more to that. That is answered in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, as well as 0.2 A Fragmentary Passage. Just saying. So, sleep has taken you yet again. And thus, Roxas is asleep until day 49. Sweet Jesus. Actually, it's longer. He's been out cold for quite some time. I went to a new world today. Roxas, you should have seen it. It was so beautiful. Well, I'll visit you tomorrow, okay? Bye, Roxas. If I have to guess what world Xion visited, it's probably, I know the name. It's on the tip of my tongue. God damn it, why am I having a brain fart? It's not Outset, that's Wind Waker. What the hell? A vision of Sora. Going into the pod. Day 50. Familiar sound.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
Damn it, now that name is going to be bothering me until the end of time. I know the name, damn it. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Is this affecting me too? Wouldn't that be something? Roxas. Hey, Xion. Xion, what happened to me? You were sleeping a long, long time. Saix told us not to get our hopes up, that you might not... Well, you're awake now. That's what counts. Ugh, I feel like a zombie. Guess there's some things a nap can't cure. Here, I brought you this. What is it? It's a seashell. I've been picking one up every time I go out on a mission. Hold it up to your ear. It's not a conch shell. That's not how it works. It's just a regular old, average, everyday seashell. Ooh, what is this? Another vision. Another vision of Sora's memories. Anyway, day 51. Missing. Find the mission's utility Unity badge and make it playable in mission mode. Keep in mind that each mission has a minimum rank. You cannot select it unless all players qualify. Complete missions to fill up the bonus gauge. The amount varies from mission to mission. Once the gauge is full, completing additional missions will earn you more rewards than usual. Neat. Whew. Well, that was definitely a lot to take in. And also, hello, Valerio UT. Welcome to the stream, and I'm glad that you really enjoy this game quite a lot. Okay. Time to rearrange some panels here. Did get another level up recently, so might as well go ahead and equip it. So, unlocking or using the ability unit on this particular weapon, the True Light's Flight, we get ourselves a new Link ability, Offensive Block. Bounces back incoming attacks with your combos. Interesting. So that's pretty neat. Man, my stomach has been growling for quite some time now. Like, I have to use the bathroom again. But I know I don't have to go. I heard you collapsed, Kupo. Gotta pace yourself, Kupo. Who else am I gonna talk to, Kupo? Too funny. Anyway, let's see what you got. Nothing really new as far as I can tell, except maybe a few new weapons and some iron. Alright, let's buy ourselves a technical gear. Can we synthesize anything? Well, I can synthesize some more fire, but that's really about all I can do. You know what, let's buy more iron. That way I can synthesize, or not? I guess because I don't have enough money, I can't synthesize these items. Makes sense. Alrighty then. Well, good to know. I would synthesize some more high potions, but I kind of want to hold on to the money that I actually have right now. Just for now. And I keep trying to hit the X button to bring up my menu because reasons. Gotta get used to them DS controls, am I right? Alright, let's see what we got this time. You're awake. Did you ever find out what happened at Castle Oblivion? We're looking into what befell them. Them? How many? You still don't know? What I know is that I don't owe you any explanations. Now get to work. Wow, what an asshole. You'll be on your own for a while. Whenever other members are... Wherever the other members are, they're certainly not here to help. I have a pretty good idea of what happened to those other members. Alright, let's see what we got. As far as missions are concerned, there's 2 in Agrabah, and there's also 1 in Twilight Town. 1 mission is mandatory in Agrabah, so let's take care of the optional missions first. Honestly, I feel as though that's the best idea, so that we can fill up our bonus gauge. So, let's take a look. You eliminate the tail bunker. A tail bunker has surfaced in Twilight Town. Find it and eliminate it at once. Also be on the lookout for poison plants. Okay. By the way, you can change missions by pushing L and R on the mission select screen. Okay, pretty neat rewards. Let's go. So as Saix said, you're going to be on your own for quite some time in this, over the next few missions. So there's not going to be anyone around to help support you in any way. So be sure to keep this in mind as you're exploring the town and just going on missions in general. for sure. I'm definitely a major fan of this Keyblade. That's for sure. It may have a bit of a long wind-up time, but honestly, the reward you get for actually executing your attack properly with it, oof. Okay. I was not expecting this.
Nice try. Nice try.
Why am I flying all the way over there? Great. God damn it. I saw that one coming from a mile away. Damn it! All because I couldn't get a lock-on on the enemy. Strangely, it seems like the lock-on range for enemies is rather short. Also, for whatever reason, the dire plants, their attacks cannot be deflected. My God, man, that was annoying. At least the deed is done now, so one thing you could do is intentionally take a death. That way you can get right back into the action fully healed and ready to go. But honestly, taking an L like that is not the best of ideas. A bulk vendor. This is a pretty rare enemy that you can find in this game. And even in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think if you manage to defeat it, you can get some pretty nice items from it. Again, you have to be fast, though, in order to defeat it. Looks like we found our target. And battling him at low health is going to be a pretty difficult experience. Seems like the blizzard attack is pretty slow. Definitely am not a fan of that, for sure. This is not going to end well, I'm pretty sure. So out of the two magic attacks that we currently have access to, Fire and Blizzard, Blizzard, it could probably deal more damage, but its projectile speed is a lot slower. Although, one other thing worth noting, though, is that Ethers can help with the magic when restoring it. Whatever magic panels you have equipped, it'll restore 1 unit.
Nice try.
Phew! Barely made it. I'm honestly surprised I even survived that at all. But hey, at least the good news is, mission complete. Eventually, we will be able to find some sort of way to be able to heal ourselves with the ability Cure, because believe it or not, that does make an appearance in this game. Albeit, it's not going to be for quite a while yet, so again, it's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's get moving. Also, get used to hearing that alerting sound effect for the remainder of the mission. as that, unfortunately, is going to be piercing your ears for quite some time. Thankfully, it's not too much longer. I'm honestly surprised we even survived that encounter at all. But hey, at least the deed is done. By the way, as of this point going forward, this now takes place in between, like, just shortly after the events of Rechain the Memories has ended. Or, it's taking place in, like, within Chain of Memories. Like, towards endgame, around that point. So, that's something worth mentioning. Anyway, aerial tech can be synthesized. Pretty neat. Anywho, mission is complete. On to day 52. Solitude. I thought that wasn't a mandatory mission, but I guess it was. It didn't look like it was, though. That's the thing. Kinda weird, if you ask me. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and equip the Soldier Ring instead of the Sign of Resolve, as that may actually be a little more useful than what I currently have equipped, as of right now. And I'm also going to go ahead and equip my High Potion here, since we did get another slot opened up, which is pretty sweet. Alright. At this point, I believe I can purchase some new items now. I'm pretty sure. Then again, I'm not 100% sure on that yet. We'll find out. Excuse me. Okay. Still can't synthesize anything yet because we still don't have enough money. Though we can sell some things that we don't need if you want to get some additional money out of it. Honestly, you really shouldn't resort to doing this too often. Unless you have a bunch of throwaway items, in which case, feel free to make a couple of extra bucks off of that. So, again, do as you will when it comes to selling things. The Heartless throughout each world are growing in strength and number. Take this, it should serve you well. Ooh, we have level link now. Some level panels don't actually raise your level, instead they generate a link zone. Link up normal level panels to the zone to multiply the number of levels you gain. These are very important panels, and honestly, you should equip these immediately. So with this, we have a level doubler. Anything that's linked within this will increase the levels by 5. So let's go ahead and unequip all of these. And level doubler, I will have to move some things around in order to get this to work. So, with the level doubler, you'll, for every level up panel you have equipped within that zone, it'll increase the level by 2. So that's pretty nice. It does kind of suck that it takes quite a lot of inventory space, but at least this will allow us to equip more items as a result of the additional space and gaps that it takes up. So, might as well use this opportunity to equip some high potions, because God only knows I need those. Again, as I mentioned before, this will, this will... I don't even... I think what I'm trying to say is, as we progress through the game, more and more panels will be available to us, making things so much easier. You'll be conducting missions solo for the time being until we can restructure. Interesting. Okay, time to head out. Let's eliminate the deserters in Agrabah. Rare heartless cold deserters have surfaced in Agrabah. Find them and eliminate them at once. Seems simple enough. Let's begin. I haven't mentioned this yet, but as you can tell, the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, other than having a pretty damn good story, and a really damn good one at that, it is mission-based. It makes sense considering that this was originally released on the Nintendo DS. How I feel about mission structure? I'm okay with it, honestly. It's not that bad, all things considered. Because at least, even though you're playing it in, like, chunks, you can still get quite a bit done, depending on how you go about things. Also, this song is a banger. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs in the entire Kingdom Hearts soundtrack. And I believe this first made an appearance in, technically Kingdom Hearts 2. So, there's that at least. Okay. Can I make this? No. Dick. Okay. So, like I said, some areas may be completely out of reach as of right now. We will have... Whoa. Did the frame rate just hit there with all of those Heartless appearing all at once?
Nice try.
It is kind of surprising that the number of Heartless that can appear all at once can really, it varies. Most of the time, the frame rate is perfectly stable at I believe, 30 FPS? Because that's the way the Kingdom Hearts games were originally released, in 30 FPS, back in the old days on the PlayStation 2. But with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One releases, we're able to play the games now in 60 FPS as opposed to 30, which is awesome. Okay, well, that was a very short and sweet mission, and I'm honestly kind of surprised we managed to make it through that. Thank God for that limit break, am I right? Okay. Sweet. Doubled our rewards. And we also found the Unity badge for the mission and another slot releaser. Cool. Day 53. Okay. Since we got another panel opened up, let's see what we can equip now. Sadly, it's not going to be very much. I think I'm going to go ahead and equip a regular ether. I was going to equip a high ether here, but honestly, that may not be the best idea. Never mind. We're going to equip another high potion. At this point in the game, you definitely want to stick with high potions. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Not until we get the ability Cure, in which case we'll really be able to do some serious damage. It's gonna be fun, trust me. Totally would recommend. Let's see, anything else here? I only have 1,082 heart points at this point. Wow, I can barely buy this. Okay. Gimme. Alright. Let's see. Magic +3, defense +6, ether boost. Neat. And as far as this is concerned, potion boost level 1. Nice. Give me this. So, with this new accessory that we just made, this will boost the effects of all of the potion items that we just recently acquired, or equipped. Potion boost. Here we go. Okay. Very well in midair. Okay. That should be good. On to the next one. Let's collect organization emblems. Herein, we will determine your fitness for future missions by conducting an assessment of your mobility. Collect the numerous organization emblems we have placed throughout Agrabah. Until demonstrate that you know the terrain well, each to formulate your own route. Running after the first emblem you see will only cost you time. Also be on the lookout for fire plants. Okay. So, these kinds of missions is just not really based on fitness. It's more like your mobility. So if you have any sort of mobility panels, equip those as soon as you can. This way you'll be able to really go fast. Especially if you have mid-air boosting abilities, use them. Unless they're keyblades, of course, in which case... Alright. Collect the organization emblems scattered across the map. The emblems have rings of light around them in which get smaller as time elapses and eventually vanish. If you want to completely fill the mission gauge, you must grab the emblems with the rings intact. Recharge the rings by grabbing another emblem or defeating enemies. Okay, so that's basically how we're going to be filling the mission gauge here. This is all about mobility and moving as fast as humanly possible. That's our goal for today's mission, and that's what we need to do. If I can't even master the art of just moving around. So if you're playing this on the 3DS system, definitely stick with the D-pad in this mission because mobility is important. Okay. Sweet. Another Unity badge. So Unity badges, what they are is, you find them in each mission that they're available in, and you'll be able to do the mission in mission mode. Come on, stop whipping! Okay, that was a weird status element. I'm honestly kind of surprised that I whipped so freaking badly when it came to that. That normally does not happen. I guess because the enemies are so freaking close to me, that whiffing is a pretty common occurrence. So, as stated in the tutorial, you definitely want to study the terrain and try to go after the emblems as much in the most efficient manner possible. By the way, if you see any enemies around about, try to take them out. This way, you'll restore the rings that are placed around the emblems. It does take quite a bit of time to get to each and every emblem, so you need to plan your route carefully. In a sense, this is kind of preparing you to be a speedrunner of any game ever. So if a ring shrinks all the way down to absolute nothingness, what I recommend you do is find any enemy in the area and just beat the crap out of it. Afterwards, then go after the emblem. And if the emblem shrinks down to absolute nothingness again, then yeah, you're gonna have to find another enemy and defeat it as fast as possible. As I clearly have done here. Okay, that's the minimum amount of mission time complete. However, there's still more to be found, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Damn it! Ah! Why do I do that? I don't know. I hate it when I, think that I don't make it, when in actuality I do make it perfectly fine. Alright, get back here, you loudmouth, you! Okay, that was kind of annoying. Wow. Looks like I just missed out on filling up that mission gauge just because I took the wrong path. Oh well. Well, no big deal. We can always come back and try this again another time when we get better abilities. And better mobility abilities at that. Oh well. Okay. Done and done. On to day 54. And thankfully there's only one mission left in this list. Afterwards, it'll be time to proceed homeward to a different day and a different era. Let's see, what should we equip now? Sadly, we didn't get very much, but we did get another slot release, so that's pretty cool. Maybe a fire would be fine, for now at least. Of course, as you continue to gain more and more experience in the game, it will become harder to level up because it requires more experience for obvious reasons. But hey, there are ways you can grind out the game and gain additional levels quickly, if needed. Okay. Alright, let's move on. This time we're going to be doing the mandatory mission, so let's get started. And with completing the mandatory mission, it should max out that bonus gauge nicely. Okay, so Agrabah. Fire plants have surfaced in Agrabah. Find them and eliminate them at once. Blocking will serve you well against fire plants. Take as much blizzard magic into the field as you can. Also be on the lookout for barrier masters who can surround their allies with an impenetrable barrier. Interesting. Okay, so that fire that I have equipped, not necessary. Especially for this mission. So let's grab ourselves a blizzard and put this in here instead. Alright, with that done, let's get this started. Another sandstorm? Are you sure, Aladdin? Unfortunately, yes. All the merchants were talking about it. This is terrible. And that's only one of the things that's got me worried. Why? What else is wrong? The Heartless. They've been showing up all over Agrabah. Heartless? Yeah. They always appear right before a sandstorm hits. I thought it was just a coincidence during the last storm, but... Oh no, I hope this isn't a sign of things to come. You may actually have a point there. But even so, we got work to do. Loaded Gear Plus. Okay, so let us hunt down these frickin' fire plants now, shall we? Speaking of which, there's one here. Okay, what the hell? Clearly I blocked that, and yet I guess maybe it was because I was too close and up personal. I don't know. Yeah, I guess if you're way too close to the enemy, then blocking their attacks is literally impossible. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Excuse me. This mission shouldn't be too hard, because we've already taken out like 2 of the plants already. But of course, the mission gauge, even though it told us that we just have to defeat 7 of them. Ooh. Well played shot, dude. Okay, what the actual hell? This thing is spamming shots. It's mad. Okay. Well, at least the good news is we managed to get our potion back. So if you find any potions in the field, don't be afraid to use them. And save yourself, item management. Just saying. It's not a bad idea. I totally would recommend 100%. Oh, right. I've already been over here. Okay, now onward to the next part. As far as where the next set of plants are, I'm gonna guess they're somewhere in this general vicinity. Oh boy! There's those other Heartless that the intel was telling us about. So if you see one of those things around, kill it! Kill it first and foremost. And be on the lookout for any projectiles in which the fire plants are going to be bouncing. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure, because these guys are pretty damn evasive. So, if you happen to have a Keyblade that specializes in mid-air combat, this might be a good time to unleash that particular Keyblade. And once this thing comes down, it's time to unleash a can of whoop ass. Also, be sure to lock on to the enemy as soon as you can. I think what it'll try to do if things get desperate, or after you knock it away from its spellbook, is it'll try to retreat to the book as soon as possible. So if you happen to trap it between a wall and a hard place, or just trap it in general, you're good to go. For the most part. Obviously, you can't dilly-dally for too long. Is this fire gonna go away anytime soon? Thank you. Please. Okay, that was pretty annoying. I also hate it when these fire plants just spam their attacks constantly right in your face with no chance to defend yourself. Here we go. Well done. Hey, get back here, Abu! I told you, you can't just take things from the marketplace. No excuses. We made a promise. No more stealing. Now, come on, let's go. Give it back. Also, that was a weird vision of Sora there. Wonder what that was all about. I think I was going to say something about that too, not too long ago. But I kind of got distracted and forgot about it. Anyway, I think what I was going to say was, believe it or not, Roxas is Sora's nobody. So, what is that all about? Well, as we dive deeper into the game, we'll be able to figure out what I really mean by that statement. And trust me, it's really interesting. Oh, hi. Wasn't expecting that. Man, I really hate this burn effect. It really needs to die. Alright. Well, it looks as though we can return to the castle if we want. I'm pretty sure there's still some fire plants I can kill for some extra credit. The question is, though, where the hell are they? And why is it that they haven't spawned yet? Honestly, I'm not too sure. It may seem like Agrabah is a very, very small world. But trust me, there's more to it. And we'll soon find out what I really mean by that. For now, let's RTC. Pretty nice for our rewards. And we're done. Let's move on. Onward to Day 71, Reunion. Ooh, that sounds nice. Here comes Sourpuss, wide long face. Nothing, okay? You gotta admit it. You gotta admit, the castle's a lot quieter, half as loud, you might say. But I can get used to a smaller, more tightly knit group. How about you?
Hey.
Hey, Roxas, man. Did you hear? No survivors. Everybody at CO got KO'd. Heavy stuff.
Oh.
Then they're really gone. Gone with the wind, right, Zixie? Or Ziggy? Whew. I really dodged a bullet there. Lucky you. Now, you get to double your hours to help pick up the slack. Ugh. Roger that. Never remind me to underachieve twice as hard from now on. Okay, let's see here. Challenge and ordeal badges. Now you can try your hand at challenges. Find ordeal badges to unlock these tricky missions. Challenges show up on the Hollow Missions menu once the mission you found them in becomes available. Challenges feature special restrictions and your performance will be judged on different factors. Perform well to earn challenge sigils. You can trade in at shops for all kinds of freebies. That's neat. So basically, those challenges have all kinds of different stipulations, such as no healing items, finishing a mission within a time limit, etc., etc. There are a lot of factors that can go into determining what kind of challenges you may face. Thankfully, they don't affect the main story, but they can be pretty handy for neato rewards. Of course, finding those things are probably one of the harder things to do in this game. And are they worth it? It really depends on how you look at it. And here they're letting you take on challenges now, Kupo. Save up challenge sigils and you earn and I'll reward you with freebies, Kupo. I'm nice like that, Kupo. You can now collect freebies at the shops. Rack up challenge sigils and mission crowns to earn free stuff based on how many you've collected during challenges and mission mode. Nice. Let's see, anything for redemption? We can't really redeem anything yet, obviously. But looks like we can get a slot release, haste, and casual gear. More rewards will become unlocked as we progress through the game. And as far as crowns, we have another slot release, Valor Gear Plus, and Potions times 10. Each of these freebies that you can redeem will require more and more of these as you progress. So be sure to keep this in mind. That is for sure. Let's see what we can synthesize here. Honestly, when it comes to a Mega Ether, I feel as though this really is not worth it in single player. Multiplayer, yes, but not in single player, so be sure to keep that in mind. Same kind of holds true when it comes to Mega Potions too. They're useful, yes, and they're helpful for single player only. Otherwise, stick with High Potions. Just saying. I mean, if you play a lot of co-op, sure, they can be useful, but otherwise, not so much. Just saying. Have I synthesized one of these? I'm gonna try it. Whatever. I thought maybe I would be able to unlock a new panel by synthesizing another fire panel, but I guess not. But hey, at least we got another fire added to our arsenal, so that's pretty neat. Okay, let's see what we can equip now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and equip one of these. And what else? I think I'll also equip a fire too for the time being. Might as well, after all. Okay, let's see what missions we got today. Finish your preparations and be on your way. Well, I love you too. Okay, so we only got one mission. Destroy the Shadow Globs. Shadow Globs have overrun Twilight Town. They have been deemed harmless at present. However, allowing them to propagate further could do dire and unpredictable consequences. Destroy them on sight. As far as intel is concerned, Shadow Globs have been known to form in well-hidden places. Search carefully. Okay. I wonder how many Shadow Globs we'll have to destroy. Only one way to find out. Ooh. They look like, they look something nasty. Definitely am not a fan. They're just disgusting and repulsive. Okay, so we just need to destroy as many of these things as we can. I think some of them are out of reach, so that's something you need to keep in mind. I believe those that are out of reach you have to use magic on, so be sure to conserve as much magic as you can and only use them when you absolutely need to use them. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. By the way, you can also use your aerial attack combos to reach some blobs and also gain some extra distance in the air. So be sure to keep that in mind. So if you're absolutely desperate, feel free to use your keyblade and swing around like an attack helicopter. Okay. Onward. I think most of them are going to be found in the Sandlot. Or no, maybe not. By the way, sometimes you may find boxes and things that you can use to help you reach certain areas and certain blobs. So don't be afraid to use your environment to your advantage for this mission. Okay. Thankfully these blobs show up and are an eyesore. In other words, they stick out like sore thumbs. Neat. I think that's an ordeal badge. Nice. That means now, when we manage to complete this mission, we should be able to take on the challenge that is associated with it. So that's pretty awesome. If I have to guess, maybe the challenge is something to do with restricting the number of times you can heal or something like that. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that is just to keep on playing and figure things out. By the way, some of the Heartless whom we fought as bosses before are now becoming common enemies. So, be on the lookout for them and try to survive their attacks. Or try to single them out as much as possible. For whatever reason, these blobs do not appear on the map. So that is kind of lame. So like I said, some of these blobs you're going to be needing to use magic on. So if you haven't equipped too many magic panels, be sure to bring some extra ethers to compensate. Although getting ethers is probably a pretty difficult task. Thankfully we did just get another 2 of them, so that's pretty neat. And I'm pretty sure they are throwing ethers at you like candy for this mission. Which I guess makes sense, because if you don't have enough magic, then you're soft-locked. In which case you won't be able to complete the mission at all. Thankfully, you don't have to destroy every single one of these blobs, but it's wise to do so anyway. This way you're able to fill up the mission gauge completely and get some extra neato rewards. Trust me, it's worth it. Ooh. I'm surprised that worked, even though I did take some pretty big damage there. Okay. I think if you're playing this game in co-op or something, like local co-op, then you and your party would share items. And basically, if your partner needs an item, you can just discard an item from your inventory, and then they can run and pick it up if they so desire. So I guess that's pretty cool. Although some missions, for whatever reason, or more or less for story reasons, cannot be done in co-op. Like this one here can only be done in single player as far as I know. Unless, once again, you're playing in mission mode, in which case you shouldn't have too much of a... Wait, what? Why'd that miss? Okay. Maybe magic has a... No, it's just hitting that. God damn it. Don't tell me I have to wait. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to wait until later to complete this mission entirely. That's lame. Just because I don't have enough mobility to reach that area. That is so stupid. Unbelievable. What a waste. I swear, it just seems like Blizzard is just completely unreliable in those circumstances. I remember saying something earlier about getting enhanced mobility just by jumping and attacking. Maybe I should give that a try. Hopefully I'll actually be able to make it across this simple-ass gap. There we go. That was easy enough. Unbelievable. Can't believe I had to resort to that. I mean, I can't believe I had to waste all my magic and use another ether. just because I was a freaking dum-dum. Oh well, not a whole lot I can do. Except just, contemplate my life choices and just move on. There we go. So yeah, if you want to make it across gaps more easily, just spam the attack button. You'll be fine. And there we go. Mission gauge is fully filled. Awesome. Okay. Well, mission complete. Let's head on home. Let us RTC and move out. Perhaps now we'll actually be able to figure out what our next move is going to be. And based on a couple of days ago, it said reunion. What could it mean by that? Well, I have a pretty good idea of what it means. Hey, Roxas! Axel! How's it hanging? What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost. Axel? But I thought you were gone. Castle Oblivion. The whole team was annihilated. Correction. The weaklings were annihilated. You had me worried. Worried? Well, that's a neat trick, considering that you haven't got a heart to feel with.
By the way, Loki, he does.
Wait here. I'll go buy us some ice cream. I gotta check in with the boss, or he's gonna let me have it. You haven't RTC'd yet? Nah. Well, why come here? Guess I needed some time to sort out my feelings. Whatever, mister, I don't have a heart. Hey, your ice cream's melting. Eat up. Thanks. You know, I started inviting Xion up here while you were gone. Xion, really? Yeah, I promised her the three of us could have ice cream together, you know, once you got back. Me and her are friends now. That's awesome. Glad to see that Axel's okay. Well, I kind of knew he was fine because of the events that happened after Chain of Memories ended. Though he was fairly injured, he still made it out. Somehow. Anywho, for our rewards, we got ourselves a Guardian at large. Links to a weapon panel and increases defense. The amount varies between weapons. Pretty neat. Also, we got another slot releaser and another Ordeal and Unity badge, both of which are for this mission, which is awesome. Alright, day 72. Change. Why didn't you report in? Oh, good to see you too. You're welcome. Thanks for the kind words. I'm told Nominee has gone missing. There one minute, gone the next. I don't know how she got out. You searched every room, I expect. You're kidding, right? That's like counting grains of dust in a building full of sneezing people. What about the chamber? Did you find it? Come on. I wouldn't have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. You were right about Marluxia, the traitors. You knew exactly what was up. All I did was find a place to send everyone who was getting in the way. Well, it's nice to know where I stand. Sheesh. Did you come back in one piece or didn't you? I disposed of Xion. That's how you wanted it, right? I'll play it your way for now. Hey, get this! They paired me with you today as a slap on the wrist. What? Why am I a slap on the wrist? Well, they just know how much I loathe babysitting. Oh, thanks. Would it kill you to give me a day? Would it kill them to give me a day off? Look at these bags under my eyes. Alright, come on, partner. Right behind you. Sweet. Well, it's good to see that Axel's okay, as I mentioned before. Though, him disposing of Xion, that does make sense as to how that even came to have fruition in the first place. Let's see, what else can we equip? Sadly, we still have not gotten any additional level up panels yet, but like I said, that will come in due time. We are getting close to that 3-hour mark though, by about 13 minutes. Actually more like 12 and a half minutes or less, but hey, just saying. Greetings, Kupo. All smiles today, aren't we, Kupo? Indeed. We found out that our friend is alive and well, so what's more, that is more than a reason enough to celebrate. Just saying. Let's see here. I think I will buy another Blizzard panel, despite the fact that it costs so much. Might as well, after all. By the way, I believe they will run out of stock of panels at certain points, so use your heart points wisely and only buy what you need. Let's see here. Anything new we can synthesize for the time being? Well, we can finally synthesize the Fire Charm, so let's go ahead and do that. Panel is complete. That is awesome. So with the Fire Charm, we get plus 8 defense and 30% fire resistance, and a magic bracer. Neat. Okay. Honestly, I feel as though that was money well spent. In my honest opinion. Okay. By the way, you don't have to sort through every single one of these panels all in the same screen. You can actually divide it between different kinds of panels, such as item panels, equipment panels, such as level ups and accessories, magic panels, ability panels, weapon panels, accessory panels, which is awesome. And there's also a materials panel, too. Though, I don't think you can equip materials within your panel list at all. So that is something you need to keep in mind. Alright, let's go ahead and replace that fire with a high potion. So, like I said, money well spent. Along with heart points, too. Just saying. Let's get this show on the road. Indeed. We'll see how many missions we got here. I'm sending Axel with you today. Looks like we only got one mission in Agrabah. Collect hearts. Okay. 8 treasure chests in all. Team up with Axel. Eliminate Heartless in Agrabah and collect hearts. Also be on the lookout for large armors. Dispatch them with fire magic. Interesting. Let's go. I think after this mission I will be calling it a day. Also, I had no idea Power to Mario was in this stream. Welcome, dude. How the hell did you lose the run to RNG? Kidding. What do you say we make this quick? Yeah. Also, more visions of Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Wonder what that's all about. Okay, well, at least this mission's a pretty simple one. We just gotta go around and collect more hearts. Because it's Kingdom Hearts, dang it! It's not Kingdom Hearts unless there are a ton of hearts involved. And also lots and lots of darkness. Darkness, 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 and more darkness. And also friendship that mixes it in too. Because potatoes. What? Pete? Hello? Where is it? It's gotta be around here somewheres. Now who's that? And what's he up to? He wasn't here the last time I came by, that's for sure. Well, I ain't giving up till I find a way in. And once I find the lamp that's stashed down there, all my wishes will come true. He thinks some lamp is gonna grant his wishes? Yeah, strange guy. Change of plans, Roxas. Our new mission is following the lunkhead there. What? But we're out on heart collection. Won't we get in trouble if we just... Looking into any suspicious characters you come across is an important part of the job. But wouldn't you still call it disobeying orders? No, I call it flexible thinking. Got it memorized. Plus, we'll still have plenty of time to collect hearts afterwards. No harm, no foul. He does have a point, I guess. Good. Then we're arranged. Or agreed. Now, the key here is to keep your eyes on him, Roxas. Just make sure he doesn't lay eyes on you, follow? Great. We have our first stealth section of the game. Pursue the target by keeping him inside your blue zone. Careful, if he escapes or if you enter his red zone, you'll be caught. And you'll have to redo that whole section again. So be sure to keep this in mind. So, welcome to Metal Gear Kingdom Hearts. Bleh. I can't speak today. So, as I was trying to say, welcome to Metal Gear Kingdom Hearts Edition. Our goal here is to follow this handsome young fellow here named Pete all the way to where he needs to go. However, you need to keep your sights on him at all times and try not to enter his line of sight ever. Otherwise, you're going to be screwed. And you'll have to redo that whole section again. He does have a health bar, albeit not a very big one. You can't just go and beat the crap out of him right away as much as you want to. Ah, crap. I'm surprised that didn't count as a mission failed. We'll get him next time. Honestly, I don't get it at all, but hey. Also, the game is nice enough to auto-lock on to Pete, so that's pretty sweet. Anyway, before we continue our little stealth operations, let's explore around a bit, see what we can find. Okay, doesn't look like a whole lot, so let's get moving. By the way, he technically made his first appearance in the Kingdom Hearts universe in Kingdom Hearts 2. So that is something worth mentioning. By the way, I believe there is a margin of error, so if you happen to... If Pete happens to leave your line of sight, you have about a couple of seconds, I believe 2 or 3 seconds, to get him back within your line of sight. Same also holds true for Pete entering your line of sight. Just saying. Or entering his line of sight. What's he staring at the wall for, anyway? Roxas, we wouldn't be investigating if we knew all the answers. Bingo! I finally found it! Whoa! It's a secret passageway! Open sesames! A hidden door in the middle of the city? Why? Where does it lead? I think our friend there is about to show us. Keep tailing him and try to be subtle about it. That's too funny, because it's true. Okay. Before we head through the secret passageway, let's see if there's anything over here. Oh yeah, most definitely. Also, that was complete bullcrap. That's neat. Nice shining shard. Alright, let's keep on moving here. Ooh. Remember this place, folks? It's the Cave of Wonders. Who knew we'd be back here again so soon? Never would have guessed this was here. I'll say, it's a nice little bonus. I have to agree with you there, Axel, especially considering this is technically a recon, additional reconnaissance that we're doing here. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Any additional treasures here? It doesn't look like it. So into the Cave of Wonders we go. I wonder what we'll find in this wondrous Cave of Wonders. Okay, I'll stop now. This cave's bigger than it looks from the outside. Hey, I think we lost him. So what now? Guess we'll have to give up for now. Switch back to Heart Collection. You don't want to look for him? Nah. I would have liked to know where he was up to, but hey. Just finding out about this cave is enough of a feather in our cap for today. Plus, searching a place this big would be a royal pain. What happened to this being an important part of the job? Like I said, flexible thinking. Excuse me. I see. Hey, let's just get this mission over and done with. I have to agree with you there, buddy. Defeat Heartless and collect hearts. Back to the primary mission at hand. Also, as you can tell, this place is a lot different versus other incarnations of the Cave of Wonders that we've explored previously. Especially in comparison to the first game, that is for sure. At least that's as far as I remember when it comes to the first time we explored the Cave of Wonders. It was a pretty big place. And it still is a very big place. Get a load of that. As you can see, there is a pretty decent amount of things that are in this place. Several cracks in the wall and several box-like structures that we can push around the floor. And obviously we're going to need to do this. Okay, that was clearly not the right place to push this. One thing I will go ahead and mention is you need to be careful with your combos, because if you execute too many, then you may end up pushing a box object way too far. There's some deep gashes in the floor here. Yeah, like somebody dragged something heavy across it. Also, what is that? A blazing shard. Okay. Can't believe I forgot to pick that up. Oh well. Oh. By the way, if you end up getting one of these things stuck, I think what you can do to recover is, instead of running around like a headless chicken trying to figure it out, you can just leave the room and re-enter, just so that way you can reset the room and all the objects in it. So that's pretty cool. And honestly, it's pretty handy. That way you're not soft locked. And getting soft lock is no bueno. Although it looks like this object can't move. Well, that stinks. Alrighty then. Let's just see if I can go up here. I think I can. Yep, here we go. It is kind of tedious that you have to whack things around and push them in order to get to higher places. But it is what it is. One kind of annoying thing about the whole lock-on thing is that it is pretty easy to end up losing your lock-on just due to the way the camera works in this game. What's this? There's an indentation in the middle. Looks like some kind of mechanism. Let's push it. Okay, apparently that didn't work. Oh well. I guess we'll learn more about that mechanism at a later point in time. Right now, though, we need to continue our little hunt. Okay, we're not quite done with our mission just yet. We still got some work to do. And getting these platforms and such pushed in just the right way, it's not going to be easy. Especially when you get them stuck in the wall like that. But like I said, I think if you leave the room and then just re-enter, you'll be able to reset all the objects in the room. So again, pretty neat. Yep, just as I thought. All the objects have been reset. Of course, getting this box all the way down to the beginning of the room is going to be kind of a pain, but not too bad. Get used to block puzzles such as these. I feel as though it's going to be kind of everywhere from this point going forward. Alright, that should be close enough. Yep. Excellent. Aha! Awesome! At least that opened up the next room. Who knew? It looked like that one panel that we pushed not that long ago. It looked like that would have been used to open the door, but no. Apparently there was just another switch. Also, it looks like this block is now stuck in place. Again, like I said, it's not a bad idea to just simply reset the room in order to get things back up and running properly. Let's go. There we go. Now for box number 2. I know that I am over that 3-hour mark now, but I want to finish this mission at the very least. I wasn't thinking that this mission would take all that long to complete, but here we are. Are you kidding me? I have to hit the switch again just to get the damn door open? Oh, that is so stupid. Ah, that is so freaking dumb, especially if you get stuck against the wall. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this time we'll be able to plan things a little better, a little more accordingly. That is so annoying. You would think that the door would stay open after hitting the switch once. No, it appears that's not the case. Okay. Well, at least now I know what I have to do. Still dumb, but even so. That should be good. Again, like I said, it's pretty easy to end up getting this box stuck. Especially when you're trying to push it from one place to another. Alright, let's try again. There we go, open the door. One other thing I will say about pushing boxes in this game is that it's really damn clunky. It's not exactly easy just to push a box straight, like straight ahead. It's like you have to be dead on with the box in order to even push it in the right direction, most of the time. And that's what it feels like to me. Hello there. How y'all doing? By the way, I believe if you leave this room, thankfully the door that we opened previously doesn't just shut behind us, as far as I know. By the way, as you can tell, there are a good number of enemies in this room alone. Although they are very, very far spread out, for whatever reason. Okay. As far as what else we can find in this... what's this? A hidden switch. Neat. Awesome. Whoa! Hello! Looks like we got Big Chungus here. Okay, so the large armor enemies kind of act like the big bodies of whom we fought in previous Kingdom Hearts titles. Except unlike those enemies, you have to attack them from the front, rather than the back, I think. Then again, I think you'll have to hit them in the head, rather than the body itself. Ooh! Well, damn it. That stunk. Why don't we try that again? It does suck that the giant armor does regain its health back after dying, but oh well. I really gotta work on that dodging skills. Seriously, why don't I dodge more often? Also, in order for magic to even be effective against this thing, you do have to hit it in the head, quite literally. So that is something worth mentioning. Okay, well with that, that's the minimum mission requirements completed. But we're not done yet. That is for sure. There is still more work to be done, as you can tell. There are more places to explore, more to investigate, more Heartless to find and defeat. And also more treasures to find too. Oh, god damn it. Ah, that is so annoying. And it's such a long way down too. And getting back up is also a pretty big pain. Again, I really wish this really did receive a HD remaster and not just the cinematics. It would make things so much easier if we had proper analog controls. Hell, that would be a lot more comfortable too. So if you remember that one trick I mentioned earlier about using your Keyblade's regular attacks to hover in the air temporarily and turn yourself into an attack helicopter? Well, use it here. Trust me, you will thank me later. Golden items, eh? Was not expecting that. Okay. This looks kind of suspicious. Neat. Wonder what else we can find around here. I guess that gate only stays open temporarily, so you kind of have to move fast in order to get to that next room. Question is, though, how do we get to the next room here? It looks like that next room is well above our heads. And even if we turn ourselves into an attack helicopter, there's no way we can go up there. Whatever. Whee! Axel, you take care of him. Or I guess I can do it. Doesn't matter. You definitely don't want to fall here. At least I don't think so, as this is another area where you can find not only Heartless, but maybe some other neato things too. Although there are several enemies that love to fly around in the air. So, again, be careful. Be careful while exploring. Awesome. Oh, God. Even simple jumps like that seem to scare me, just because of how clunky the jump controls are. But hey, at least the good news is we filled up the mission gauge completely, even though we didn't make it to that one caged room. Although, trying to figure out how we can get to that room is kind of a mystery. Although it will be figured out in due time, maybe. Okay. Let's keep moving. Thankfully, we are almost done here. We are just about there. Everything should be right with the world. And yes, indeed. Although, there is that sigil right there. I definitely want to grab that. It's right there. It's right above our heads. Thankfully, we can be creative with this and try to get to it more easily and more quickly, I suppose. Okay. Yeah. There we go. There's the ordeal badge, and here's the final chest. Of course. All done. Let us RTC. That takes care of that. Ready to go? Yep. You're more outgoing now, you know that? Yeah? Well, you are too. Me? You think? Guess he must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
Huh? Who did? Let's just say you can thank yourself that we get to sit here again and laugh like idiots over ice cream. I guess Xion's not gonna show today. Aww. Hopefully she will soon. Ooh, just short of a level up, but hey! We got some new items here. We have Cure, magic that restores some of your HP, and also a magic level 2 thing. Doubles the level of magic panels linked to it. Link more of the same magic to stack the effect. That is awesome. Sweet. We done. On to day 73, The Promise. Although, like I said, we're not going to be doing much on this day. Not yet. That's not until next time. Where is she? Hey, Roxas. Axel, you seen number 14? Xion? Now that you mention it, no. It's been days now. 10 days at least. Wish I could help, but I took off for CO almost as soon as Xion joined up. There's a lot I missed. I feel bad. I promised we'd all get together for some ice cream. The two of you are friends, right? Tell you what, I'll pick Saix's brain, see what I can find out. Thanks, Axel. Aw, what an awesome friend. Anyway, like I said though, we are going to call it a day here just because we are over that 3-hour mark by over 21 minutes. So, with that, like I said, I'm calling it a day here. This is General Snivy with the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be searching for Xion, because it appears that she's gone missing. And maybe we'll be able to figure out why that is the case and what the hell happened to her. Only one way to find out, and that is to tune in next time. Also, there's not going to be a stream on Monday because on Monday I have an eye doctor appointment. It's nothing serious, it's just a bi-yearly checkup on the eyes. That's really about it. So I'm going to try to stream on Tuesday. I'll also announce it on Twitter as well, shortly after I get done recording this. Anywho, like I said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for more Kingdom Hearts action, and we begin our search for Xion. See you all later.